What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're talking about the company that is taking over fishing, buying all the brands, GSM Outdoors. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. We do videos Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday about trends in the industry, new fishing tackle, all that sort of stuff. And one thing that's on my mind is GSM Outdoors. And if you're not paying attention, they are buying all kinds of brands. So GSM is a big brand in the hunting industry. They own all sorts of brands. They're taking that model to the fishing world. And they bought all kinds of stuff. Yamamoto, Bill Lewis, Phoenix Rods, so many different brands. I'm not even naming them all. Buckeye Lures, Big Bite Baits. I mean, they are just taking over. And at the Classic a few weeks ago, they had a huge booth there with all the different brands. And it's really apparent they have tons of great stuff. And I actually was fortunate to get this package at the media day at the Bassmaster Classic. And I'm gonna open it up and show you what's in there. There's some cool stuff that is new from all their different brands. The first one is really cool, and I've seen these before, but this is the Bill Lewis Scope Stick. Now everyone knows Bill Lewis for the rattle trap, but they've really stepped it up with their crankbaits and everything else. The Scope Stick is a jerkbait, but it's designed to show it better on forward-facing sonar. So I've actually seen these before. I haven't fished them. Let's open one of these up. So they come in these tubes. I mean, it's kind of different for a hard bait, but I guess you could throw your tube in your tackle box and it's not gonna tangle up with another one. But this is the 120 size. There's also a 100 size. So it's a jerk bait, but really the whole purpose of this is to have really flat sides so it shows up better on forward-facing sonar. So that's a cool idea. You know, forward-facing sonar is everything and everywhere you look right now. So any bait that's gonna show up a little bit better is good. And jerk bait already shows up really well. So I'm excited to try this on the water and see how it does and see if it does show up better as they say. So there's 100 size, there's 120 size. So we got the Yamatanuki, and if you're familiar with that, it's a very dense bait. It's kind of like the Depths Cover Scat. The new thing here though is the different sizes. This is the 4.25, and then they got a little 2.5, which is a little baby guy. So this would be great on the back of a jig, honestly. I mean, you could fish it as intended by itself, but it'd also be really good on the back of a jig. So the next one is the Scope Stick. I have actually used this. This was designed for forward-facing sonar, a little minnow bait. It does really, really well. It has really good action. It's very small. I mean, this is a 3-inch scope shad, so it's a really small bait. It works great on a little jig head minnow, a little different look. So I really like that. So the next thing is a couple buzz baits from Buckeye. And kind of a side note, today I was at Walmart. They had a lot of Buckeye stuff, so I could tell that GSM is, you know, pushing them a little bit more. You know, they used to be kind of limited where you can find them, but now you can get some of their jigs and all that stuff in Walmart, which is pretty cool. So we got the G-Buzz and the Berserk. So it's a Klaken style head. That's cool. It's what you want. You want that bait to hit. It's like the Boogerman style. That's been around forever. Then you got the, which one is this? The G-Buzz. So this is more for your toads, that kind of stuff. Gerald Swindle design. Good keeper on there for holding your horny toad. Then we got the Big Bite Bait Suicide Shad. These have been around forever. I have used these, so this isn't really new, but new to GSM is the Big Bite brand. So next up is the Steel Shad. This is another brand they own, and it's really popular in certain parts of the country. It's a blade bait. So the thing about this is it's a lot bigger than a lot of blade baits that I'm used to, but it catches fish. It's a Steel Shad. I'm not really sure about that color there, but I'm sure it will catch fish in some dirty water. But I love blade bait fishing, so that's the Steel Shad. This is a 3/8 ounce. Oh yeah, this is another brand they bought. This is Cuda Tools. I love these things. I have tons of them. Look, I have one right here, an old one. These things cut braid incredibly well. This is a little bite-sized one. Little bitty one right here. It's great for cutting braid, fluorocarbon, whatever you got. So Cuda Tools is another brand from GSM. Next, we got some more stuff from Buckeye. This is the Shocker swim bait head. There's a light wire version and a heavy version. They have premium mustad hooks, the Ultra Point, and that's cool. It's got a double keeper on it. I'll show you that, because that's really good for locking your plastic in place. So it's really gonna secure that plastic really well. Some more stuff from Big Bite. We got the straight 6 mag worm, so it's just a mag trick worm. Next thing is the Big Bite Sensation. I mean, this thing at first glance, you know that they're trying to make a robo worm. Let's see, I know they're scented, but yeah, it looks exactly like a robo worm. This is kind of a crazy color. It's called Southwesty. But yeah, it looks like a 4.5-inch robo, almost identical, honestly, but it has that scent that they're really pushing, that sensation. Then last thing, we got the Bill Lewis Hammer Trap. You know, they're known for the rattle trap, of course. Bill Lewis, I mean, they world famous for the rattle trap, and this is a little bit different spin on it. It's a hammer trap. We'll open one of these up. So a little bit deeper body, comes with the hooks rubber banded together. Looks like some triple grip hooks. Very loud. Oh, really sharp hooks. But GSM is just, they continue to buy more brands. It's really cool how they're doing it. Their vision is in the right place. They know what they're doing, and they continue to scoop up these brands. You know, Stanley Lures is another one they just got. Sanford with their frogs. I mean, just a lot of stuff. So very exciting to see all the new brands that they have. GSM, they're a big deal, a big player, and they just continue to grow with existing brands. And this is just some of the new stuff that I got, and I'm really gonna fish it all. Really impressed with all of it. Thanks for watching.